I'm John and this is my channel, Disquiet and Dragons. In today's video I'm going to be discussing my September pile of possibilities. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. Today we're at a place called Gentleshaw Common. I'm at the cinema later, so I didn't want to go too far from home for my walk today. But it's absolutely beautiful up here. It's a little woodland and some heather moorland as well. And I didn't realise until recently that heather moorland is one of the rarest habitats in England. And apparently there's actually more rainforest in England than this habitat, so really lucky to have it on my doorstep. So I'm a mood reader myself, and I don't normally do TBR videos on the channel, but I'm going to steal my friend Cliff's terminology. I'm going to call it a pile of possibilities. So it's just going to be a list of books that I may or may not get to in September. So the first two books on my pile of possibilities are The House of 100 Whispers by Graham Masterton and Last Days by Adam Neville. I've just been to the library and picked these up. They've actually done a new little horror section. So normally the horror used to be mixed in with the fantasy and science fiction. Adam Neville is an author I haven't read yet. Graham Masterton is an author that I have read before, but not extensively. The Graham Masterton novel sounded like creepy moors and a haunted house, and that was all I needed to know. And the Adam Neville one, it sounded like maybe a haunted house as well, but creatures in it. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I got those as I want to start reading more horror, start September. I don't read much horror in the summer because it stays really light here in England until about 10 o'clock, and it doesn't seem creepy enough to be reading horror, but the nights are starting to draw in now, so yeah, there'll be more horror on my TBR for sure. The next book on my pile of possibilities is Maggie's Grave by David Sodergren. I recently received the trial for 3 months of Kindle Unlimited for free, and I was so happy to see that the majority of David Sodergren's works are on Kindle Unlimited. I've only read one of his works before, that was The Har, which I thought was a wonderful book. I'm really impressed by David Sodergren's writing. I think it's wonderful how he uses the environment to create a really tense atmosphere in The Har especially. So I'm hoping that carries on into his other works. Maggie's Grave, I'm in quite a good place to talk about this book. It's set in a similar kind of place to where I'm sat now. It's a small Scottish village, and there's a graveyard on a hill. And if you go to this graveyard, there's a solitary headstone, and on it says Maggie's Grave, here lies a witch, and that's all I really know about it. I know it's a folk horror, which is a subgenre I absolutely adore, so yeah, I can't wait to get to that one, and I'll possibly be reading more of David Sodergren through the upcoming months. And the final book that is in my pile of possibilities, and it's actually the only book that is one that I would definitely be reading, is Shadow of the Gods, the first book in the Bloodsworn Saga by John Gwynne. I've never read John Gwynne before, so he's someone, I do have some of his books, but I just haven't got round to them yet. And from what I understand, the Bloodsworn Saga is very much a Norse-inspired, epic, grand type fantasy, which it sounds right up my street, to be honest. They're all things that I really enjoy. But I'm really excited to be reading this one because I'm going to be doing another buddy read with my good friend Nikhil at Nikhil Esteem. So really looking forward to another buddy read, and I think this book series is going to be excellent. We're actually starting in September because I think it's November the third book of the trilogy comes out. So we're going to start with book 1 in September, book 2 in October, and then we're going to finish off the trilogy when it's released. So it'll be brilliant fun. I'm really looking forward to another buddy read. So yeah, that'll be good stuff. So that's about it for this video. If there's any of the books that I've mentioned that you've read and enjoyed, or if there's any that you think I should prioritise, please let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, liking and subscribing. Really do appreciate it. I hope you're all doing really well and enjoying what you're reading. I'll talk to you again soon. You take care. Bye.